Hi, Martha. Is now a good time to chat? I wanted to ask you about Thanksgiving. I heard from Brian that you will be inviting Uncle Jimmy, Uncle Jesse, as well as Aunt Debbie this year? Hello, Emily. That's right. I'm planning to throw a full Thanksgiving dinner this year. I will be inviting the whole family over. It's been 3 years since we last gathered for Thanksgiving because of the pandemic. Emily, are you planning on coming too? Yes, of course. I was wondering if I could come early and help you prepare the dinner. I thought you'll probably be very busy with all the relatives coming in town at once. Perhaps you could use a hand? Oh, you really don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do anything. I can handle everything by myself. It will be just fine. Besides, I've been doing it all along. But I really think it's a lot of work for you to do it all alone. Even just to marinate the turkey, prepare the stuffing, and cook the side dishes. That will take up a whole day. Perhaps I can help you make the cranberry sauce or the pie? No, thank you, Emily. There's a secret family recipe that's been passed on to me. I am in charge of cooking Aunt Mary's perfect pumpkin pie for dessert. I tasted your half-baked cheese tart last time Brian invited me over. I'm sorry, but I'd rather you not bring any food over for Thanksgiving. Like I said, I got it all covered. That was supposed to be molten cheesecake. It's okay to even eat it raw. It's mostly cream cheese. Ugh, the texture was just awful. I'm sorry, it just wasn't my style. Well, perhaps you can share Aunt Mary's family recipe with me? I can give it a try, if that's okay with you. No, it's not okay. It's our family's secret recipe. It's been passed down from generation to generation. Why did you ask for it? I'm sorry, but I'm not sharing it with you. I see. I just thought it would be okay to ask since I've been married to Brian for 3 years now. You're going to be a guest at the dinner. You should just relax and enjoy the feast. Are you sure? If not the food, I can help set up the table? Oh, don't worry. Allison will help me with that. She has a splendid taste choosing the right color napkins and tablecloth every year. Last time I was over, I saw your selection of table linens. They are too pop for my taste. I don't really think it would match our cozy country theme. Yes. That time you rearranged all my linens and teacups from my shelves. I just wanted to show you how to properly stow guest teacups and dinnerwares. I see. May I help you with the shopping? I will run around town if you can send me the list. I already asked Brian and Frank to help me out with the shopping list. Okay. Is there anything I can do to help you prepare for Thanksgiving? Even on the day off? I feel bad that I won't be doing anything while everyone else is pitching in. It's all right. No need to worry. It's a family thing. In fact, if you don't feel so comfortable, you really don't have to come at all. Don't you have any other places to go? I am married to Brian, and I am your daughter-in-law. I think it's probably best if I go to Thanksgiving, don't you? I'm really looking forward to the dinner as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you expect to participate in all of our family gatherings? Yes, as much as I can. I see. Well, Emily, you are still new to all this. It hasn't been that long. It's really okay, though. You don't have to try hard to make it to all family events. Besides, you don't even know Jimmy or Jesse that well, if at all. Have you even met them? Yes, Jimmy and Jesse both came to our wedding. That's also why I would like to participate and get to know them better, since they are my family now. Why would you care to get to know my brothers? They are good for nothing. I don't see any benefit in knowing them. If they weren't family, I wouldn't even want to invite them over. Well, that's not what I heard from Brian. Besides, they are still family. I would be grateful if you can also count me in as your family. Huh? You think? Well, you say family so easily that you and I are not related. Related? I think we are related. I mean, related by blood. You're not really my daughter. You are an outsider. I see. I understand that you haven't accepted me as your family yet. But still, I can't just sit there acting like a guest. Can I at least help you with the dishes? I can stay in the kitchen and watch over the turkey while it's roasting? Fine, if you insist. You can stay in the kitchen all you want. My oven has a sensor, so I don't really need anyone to babysit over my turkey. But if you have absolutely nothing else to do, suit yourself. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Okay, thanks.
Hello, Emily. Is now a good time?
Hi, Frank. Yes, Brian and I just finished eating dinner. We were just sipping on wine and relaxing on the porch. Was there something you needed from me?
Oh, I'm glad I caught you at a good time. So, I heard from Brian that you play video games. He said you were actually pretty good at it, too.
Oh, yes. Well, I only play in my spare time.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that you were also into video games. I thought it was just Brian.
I used to play a lot more when I was in school. I had a lot more downtime between classes. Ever since I started working, I don't have much time to play. So now, I only play in the evenings to unwind and relax from a busy day's work.
I see. By the way, have you ever played Fortnite?
Yes, of course. Brian and I are so addicted. We try to find time to play together at least a few times a week.
Oh, is that right? Well, to be honest, I started playing Fortnite when Brian left his Xbox when he brought it over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, is that so? Yeah, Brian can't stay away from video games, not even for a day. It's embedded in his daily routine.
You are certainly right. He can't live without it. Do you think I can join you two sometimes and play together? I mean, I am still a novice and still trying to get the hang of it.
Of course! That would be so much fun.
I find it mentally stimulating. I am starting to have fun building blockades and trying to figure out which ammunition to use.
Wow! I had no idea you were into gaming. You're right. It's one of those games that is easy for anyone to pick up, but is quite difficult to master the techniques. But with more playing time, I assure that you will sharpen your skills before you know it. Besides, it is stress relieving, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's very different from the daily grind, so I find that it's been a really great way to unwind at the end of the day. But actually, in a way, there's so much to it. There are some skills that you can pick up playing which you can apply in real life too. I think I'm learning each time I lose.
You're right about that. I am learning each time I play. I really like the scenery too. The colors pop and the details are so good.
I mean, I can imagine why Brian loves to play so much. I am quite enjoying myself.
Well, Brian could probably be a pro. He would love to be paid to play video games for a living. Did you know he's won a couple of times? I placed in the top 10 once, but that's as far as I got.
Wow, you two are both amazing. I started gaming because I wanted to get to know my workers better, especially the younger ones. Particularly with the isolation brought on by the pandemic, it just made it even harder for me to communicate with them. I thought that if I had something in common, then it would help me to get closer to them. I thought gaming would be an excellent tool to share experiences, which it did. Now I'm just hooked.
I have to say, I'm very impressed. I never thought you were the gamer type, but you are absolutely right. Games help a lot of people socialize. It definitely helps to make connections with friends, family, and even with the global community.
Yes, that is the fun part. I do like playing the game myself, but I really enjoy talking to my workers about it too. Yesterday, we had a team lunch and we had a heated conversation over favorite weapons and how to conserve resources. I got to see a side of some of the employees I had never seen before, and I think they felt the same way. When I was younger, we used to go out golfing or drinking after work. Talking about games gives me the same kind of feeling.
Wow. Well, I think that's really great. I know exactly what you mean about seeing a different side of people. I don't know if Brian and I would have gotten so close if it wasn't for gaming.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing a different side of you as well. Well, I hope we will make a good team.
I can't wait to play with you.
I just hope we're on the same side. I don't think I stand a chance against you. Anyway, let's find some time. You, me, and Brian. We are going to have a blast.
A blast. Sounds like a plan. We could play online, but it would be even better if we can get together and play at home. We have a PS4, so perhaps you can come over sometime?
You mean like a game party? That is awesome.
By the way, does Martha also play with you?
No, my wife doesn't play any games. I asked her to join, but she thinks it's a waste of time. I envy you and Brian. It's really nice how you could play games together.
We're just two game geeks.
Still, it's nice you have a common hobby. It doesn't come by easily.
Is that so?
Oh, by the way, there's something else I wanted to ask you.
Sure, shoot.
As you know, I am turning 60 this month.
Oh yeah, that's right. The big 6-0. Congratulations.
Thank you. Martha told me that you won't be able to join our trip to Las Vegas to celebrate my birthday. I just wanted to tell you, let's plan another family vacation sometime when you're not too busy.
Huh? Are you guys taking a trip to Vegas? You mean there's a family trip to celebrate your 60th birthday?
Yes, that's right. Martha said Allison and her children are coming. I heard she's still checking in with Brian, but she told me you couldn't make it. Did you not hear from her?
No, I don't think I was ever invited. In fact, I don't recall turning it down either.
What? Is this true? She told me you had to go on a business trip to Phoenix.
That was last week. I attended a conference. I don't have any business trip planned for the remainder of this month.
I wonder why she said that. She must have misunderstood.
Frank, I don't think there was any misunderstanding. I think it was intentional. She probably wanted to leave me out of the family trip.
Why would she do that? You mean she purposely excluded you?
Yes, I believe so. She doesn't want me to participate in any of the family events. I really don't want to get in her way either.
That doesn't sound right at all. No. This is nonsense. You are our family. You are most definitely invited to our family trip. You are not in anyone's way, so please don't ever say that.
Frank, I really appreciate your kind gesture, but I don't think Martha has truly accepted me in as her family. Just the other day, she blatantly told me so.
Really? What exactly did my wife say to you?
She asked me if I intended to attend all family gatherings. Then she said I am not worthy of sharing the family's secret recipe because I'm not related by blood.
That is not the way to treat you. You are, in fact, our daughter-in-law. You are an important family member.
Well, it really warms my heart to hear you say that. During Thanksgiving, did you know I was in the kitchen washing the dishes?
Yes, I was wondering how come you wouldn't come out and mingle with us. Perhaps you were just shy, I thought.
No, that's not the reason why. I asked Martha if I could help her out in any way. I offered to wash the dishes, then she told me that I could stay there as long as I wanted. In fact, she even said I didn't have to come to the dinner at all. She said it was a family event and I was an outsider.
What? I am so sorry that you had to go through that. You must have felt awful. Does Brian know any of this?
I told Brian some time ago, but I really didn't want to badmouth his mother in front of him. It's become so habitual, I feel like it's a big joke now. I know Martha really loves her family. She loves you, Brian, and Allison so much that she probably wants to keep her circle small. She doesn't want me getting in her way.
You know, that is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you are right that she loves Allison and Brian to bits. She gave birth to, fed, clothed, raised them. But now they are grown up and going their own ways. She should know better. She didn't always get along with my mother either. I would have never guessed she'd want to repeat that experience with you. I'm going to get this straightened out.
Thank you, Frank, but I won't be coming to Las Vegas this time. It would be uncomfortable considering I'm not invited. Also, I don't want to be in any more awkward positions with Martha. I am really sorry that I cannot make it to your birthday trip.
No, it's not your fault. But if all this is happening, I really don't wish to go on this birthday trip.
No, you should go. This is to celebrate your big birthday. You shouldn't cancel.
I don't understand why my wife thought she could get away with this. There's no way Brian would leave you behind. This trip will get cancelled anyway. I wonder if there's anything I can do to fix this.
Frank, I have an idea.
An idea?
You said if Brian decides not to go, then this trip might get cancelled, right? I definitely don't want that. But I would like to also celebrate your birthday, too. Perhaps we could plan something out.
Sure, okay. What is it that you have in mind?
Hi, Martha. I got Frank a birthday present. Can I come over on his birthday to give him the gift?
Hello, Emily. Well, we're planning to spend his birthday together, so we will be out that day. You can send over the gift.
Okay.
Also, if you're thinking about throwing him a party for his 60th birthday, you really don't have to waste your energy. I am already making plans to take a family trip to celebrate. We will be departing on the day after his birthday. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I really appreciate if you could keep this between you and me.
A family trip? Are you planning on taking the trip by yourself? Because I checked with Brian and Frank. They already have something scheduled on that day.
What are you talking about? That can't be. We are going on a family trip to Las Vegas.
Really? The last I checked, Frank, Brian, and I are taking a trip to New York together. There's a big gaming event in New York that weekend, and we will be having a party all night long. It's going to be a lot of fun.
No. We are taking a family trip to Las Vegas. That's already decided. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you? Emily, you are making no sense to me.
No, Brian already booked the flights and hotel for us. We are taking Frank to New York for his birthday.
Why? I already told them that we are taking a family trip to Las Vegas for his 60th birthday. Why would he decide to go on a trip with you?
If you're not convinced, why don't you talk to Frank yourself? He's right here, next to me.
Huh? Why would he be with you? He told me he was going to the hardware store.
He's actually over at our place. We were playing video games. Here's Frank.
Hi, Martha. It's me. Is this really you, Frank? What are you doing there? I'm playing games with Emily and Brian. We are planning on taking a trip to watch a gaming championship that's taking place in New York. I am so excited. Did you know that Emily is as good at video games as Brian? She's just being modest, but I think she might have the potential to even be better than him. They are teaching me a lot of high-level strategies. There's so much to learn. What are you talking about? What happened to the family trip to Las Vegas that I told you about? You heard, Emily. This year, for my birthday, I decided to take a trip to New York with Emily and Brian. What? I already told Allison that we're going to Las Vegas for your birthday. Oh, don't worry about Allison. I already spoke to her. She didn't mind. I invited her and her family to New York too, but she said she's been there several times, so she won't come this time. I told her for my next birthday, I will go to Colorado and spend time with her and her family. What? How about me? No plans. The trip is booked for 3 only. Why? If you're leaving behind someone, it should be Emily, not me. Why would you want to come? You don't like to play games. Besides, who excluded Emily in the first place? She is our daughter-in-law. She is Brian's wife and she is a good girl. I can't believe you have been treating her this way for all these years. I was horrified when I first heard about it. Have you been excluding her from all family events? I did not exclude her from anything. She ended up showing up anyway. She said she has a business trip during your birthday week. That's not what she told me. Besides, she said you never even invited her. Is that true, Martha? because I still cannot believe you have been bullying her after everything you went through yourself. What has gotten into you?
Frank, this was all for you. I wanted to make sure that I planned the best birthday trip for your 60th. I wanted it to be just family and lots of quality time together.
Emily is our family. I can't believe we are seriously having this conversation right now.
She just got married to Brian.
That was 3 years ago, Martha. When are you going to accept her as a part of the family? Besides, you are no fun to hang out with anymore. Emily and Brian are so much more enjoyable to spend time with. We have a common hobby. It's really fun talking to Emily. She is a good listener, unlike you.
I listen to your stories all the time. Besides, what's not fun about me? I can be fun too, you know. How many years have we been together? I don't deserve to be treated this way.
25 years. It's not like we have anything exciting to talk about anymore. All you like to do these days is gossip about your friends and badmouth the neighbors. Do you think I enjoy listening to that?
What? That's not all I talk about. I don't criticize you, Frank.
You made fun of me when I started playing games.
Yes, games are for teenagers. Brian never grew up. He needs to get his head out in the real world.
I told you. The reason I picked up video games is so that I can connect more with the younger workers in my company. And in fact, it really is helping me communicate with them. In case you're not aware, every 3 out of 10 people in the US are playing some kind of video game. It is no longer just for teenagers. Many adults and senior citizens play video games these days. I believe certain games promote mental well-being. It also helps develop important life skills. Perhaps something you can pick up too.
I can't believe you are into this gaming thing. You and Brian both need to grow up. Can't you choose something else for a hobby? Something more age-appropriate? Golf, perhaps.
See, you are criticizing me again. Never mind. I didn't think you would listen to me anyway. I shouldn't have even expected you to understand why video games could be fun. That's it. I'm set. I prefer to go on a trip with Emily and Brian. I really enjoy their company.
So you're leaving me behind? Why do you like her so much? She can't clean or cook properly. She has no idea what she is doing.
Oh, Martha, here you go again. Bad-mouthing your own family. Would you stop being jealous? What is it with you? You are Brian's mother. No one can take that away from you. You are important to him, but now he is married to Emily. As much as you want to be in his life, you have to understand not to overstep or cross boundaries. You can't be the only woman in Brian's life. You have to start respecting Emily as your daughter-in-law and respect that this is the woman Brian chose to spend the rest of his life with. You can't exclude Emily from family events or only invite her at the last minute. If you want to be in Brian's life, then you need to accept Emily into your life too.
So, you're punishing me by leaving me behind?
Isn't that what you were going to do to Emily? How does it feel, now that you're on the other side? You purposely didn't invite Emily to Las Vegas. Weren't you going to leave her behind? How did you think that was acceptable behavior? Did you think any of us would be happy with that? I was so ashamed when I heard what you'd been doing. It makes the whole family look bad. I actually think this will be good for you. Why don't you stay behind and think about how you want to spend the rest of your time?
Frankie, please, no. Wait, I don't want to be left behind. I will reconsider my actions. Please don't exclude me from any events. It's your birthday. I never missed your birthday.
Then you owe an apology to Emily. Here, talk to her directly. If you can find the right words to say, perhaps there's still a chance she might forgive you. It's not up to me anymore.
Hello, Martha. It's Emily here. Oh, Emily. How could you do this to me? I can't believe your audacity in pulling Frank into all this. I was really looking forward to our trip to Las Vegas, and you ruined it. Excuse me? I'm sorry, Martha, but your pleasure would have been obtained from my pain. I am sick and tired of tolerating your bullying. Brian and Frank both understood how I felt, so they decided to change the birthday plan. We are all looking forward to a fun trip to New York. That's not fair. I don't want to stay home. Take me with you. Why should I? I thought you said we are not a family. Besides, this trip won't be any fun for you. You're not interested in video games. It would be boring for you. It's New York! I will go watch a musical, visit some museums, and hit the hotel spa. I will find things to do, trust me. Well, if you're not going to be hanging out with us, then there's no point of a family trip, is there? Fine! Then I'll just come and watch you three play video games. So take me with you. I want to come too. Are you sure? I don't think that will be productive for any of us. Besides, I feel uncomfortable spending time with you when you still don't approve of me. I think it would ruin the trip for all of us if things are awkward between us. I really don't want to drag this along into Frank's birthday trip. It won't be a happy one. Unless you're thinking about apologizing to me? What do you mean? Why should I apologize to you? For all the unkind words you have said to me, perhaps? If you remember any of them, that is. Can I remind you that most recently, you tried to exclude me from a family trip? I'm sorry. I am very sorry I excluded you. I have said unkind things to you. I will reconsider my behavior, so please forgive me. Wow, you apologized. But may I ask, what are you sorry for? Which incidents are you referring to? Could you provide a little more context, please? I just want to make sure that you are aware of why I am upset. Just so we are clear. Oh, of course. It's that thing I said, right? That I said you didn't have to come to Thanksgiving. I told you to stay in the kitchen as much as you like. So you intentionally said those things to hurt me? I can't believe how wretched you are. Wretched? I am sorry. Honestly, I thought that you were trying to take my place. Me? Why would I do that? I don't know. I think I was feeling insecure that there was someone else in Brian's life. I have always been so close to him. I was afraid that I was going to be replaced, since you're beautiful, young, and everyone adores you. So Frank was right. You were just jealous of me. I can't believe that's the reason why you have been saying hurtful things to me for the past 3 years. Martha, do you realize that you are Brian's mother? You are the only mother he has, and that is an irreplaceable fact. Yes, I know that in my head, but I just couldn't help myself. I still don't know how I feel about you. All this time, I was trying so hard to get your approval. Did you know that I was even depressed in the early days? I couldn't understand why you would put me off. I really tried to figure out what it was that I had done to you. The only reason I had given up is because Brian had been so good to me all these years. I am sorry, Emily. It's my fault. I was being mean to you. Please, I will tolerate any criticism from you. So please don't leave me behind. I would feel so miserable being left out. You're still hung up on the trip, aren't you? I'm sorry, this is too much for me right now. I am not totally convinced anything will change, and I really don't want the trip to be awkward. I'm sorry, but I would like to take the trip with Frank and Brian only this time. They are truly my family, as they have shown me support. I'm sorry, but you are not invited. Maybe next time. After that, Martha continued to plead with us to take her with us to New York. I probably should have ignored her, but I actually felt bad seeing her looking so miserable in front of her family. I didn't want to turn into her, so I decided to let her come along with us. However, there's no way she could enjoy the trip. We were so engrossed in talking about the games while she was just moping around us. She was acting so gloomy the whole time, she pretty much dispirited all of us. That night, Frank apparently sat her down and the two of them had a serious conversation. I think she finally had a taste of her own medicine. The next morning, before breakfast, Martha came to my room and apologized again for all her misdeeds. She thought she could control me. She admitted she was acting up all this time by saying all those rude things to me. The in-person apology was much more sincere than the original one, so I sincerely decided to accept her apology. She even asked me to teach her how to play games. From that day onwards, we included her in all the conversations and introduced her to the world of gaming. All in all, the trip turned out okay. Deep down, I don't know if I have completely forgiven her. I still remember the nightmare I went through for 3 years. I keep thinking to myself, one morning I may wake up and there old mean Martha might return. But I can't continue to live in fear or keep this hatred inside me. It's very tiring. I decided that I should move on to my next chapter in my life with my mother-in-law. Put the past in the past. Instead, I am just going to accept our diversity and look for traits that we have in common, such as baking. We realized we both enjoyed baking and we decided to share our favorite recipes. Since the birthday trip, Martha stopped glaring at me and treating me as if I were non-existent. The rudeness has dissipated and we get along fairly naturally now. The reason why I say fairly is because she is a little touchy and prone to jealousy just by nature. I don't think that goes away easily, but she's doing her best. Things with Brian are going even better. I am expecting our first baby next spring. We are very excited, and so are Martha and Frank. I truly hope that our baby will bring the family even closer together. Needless to say, I am really thankful to Frank. I realized I was truly blessed to have him as my father-in-law. Not only has he helped me resolve my conflicts with my mother-in-law, but I was able to discover how truly cool my father-in-law actually was. I decided what I had with Martha in the past is water under the bridge now. I will try to make up for the lost time here onwards. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please click on subscribe for more videos.
What the heck are you doing in my hospital with just 100-degree fever here? You shouldn't be here.
But I haven't even seen a doctor. Are you really going to make me go home without even being seen? How can you be so cruel?
Did you just come here to get in the way of my work or something?
Lenny, of course I didn't. How could you even ask that?
Well, if you have a fever like that, you're better off just resting at home until it subsides. But instead, you had to be an idiot and come all the way here. You moron.
I'm not an idiot for worrying about my health. That isn't fair.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? I mean, you only graduated high school. You basically are an idiot.
Lenny, please. I didn't do anything to deserve this. You were so nice when we got married. What happened to the Lenny I used to know?
What are you talking about? I only married you because my parents told me to. They set me up with you and I didn't really have a say in the matter. And besides, who are you? You're no one. You ought to be thanking me for being your husband every day.
How can you say something like that?
You ought to be happy you could marry someone like me. And if you can't do that, then the least you can do is try to stay out of my way and not bother me.
But I have a really, really high fever. Besides, there is no way that I could be happy in a marriage like this. I can't believe you're saying all of this.
Are you really complaining to me right now? Do you want to get divorced? Is that what you want?
A divorce? Well,
That's what I thought. There is no way you would ever go along with that. Who would want to give up their doctor husband when they have no other prospects?
That isn't what I meant. All I'm trying to say is that I wish you would worry about me just a little bit more is all.
Do you even know what it's like to be a doctor? I could pick out any of the nurses here to be my new wife if I wanted to. And yet for some reason I stay married to you. You really ought to be more grateful.
You're right, Lenny. I'm sorry. I never meant to bother you. May I just ask you one thing?
Are you still here bugging me?
I just want to ask that if my fever doesn't go down, that you buy some medicine for me on the way home. I used up all the money you gave me for this week and can't get any myself. Maybe you could give me an advance on next week's money? If that would be all right.
Are you kidding me right now? Every single week I give you $100, don't I? Where did all that money go?
Well, I use it to buy groceries and other things that we need around the house. It all goes back into keeping us fed. You know that I try really hard to keep up the house, right? Just like you told me to. I'm always working so hard to make sure you always have 3 well-rounded and tasty meals every day.
Is that supposed to make me indebted to you? You're my wife. That's your job. Don't act like I should owe you anything for doing the bare minimum.
But I don't have any more money, Lenny. Please, I'm just asking you to pick up a little medicine for me for my fever. Or maybe you can tell me what you changed my bank login information to so that I can just have access to my own money?
That is not going to happen, Terry. You don't even have a college degree. There is no way you're responsible enough to handle your own money. That is why I took over your bank account in the first place. There is no way I'm giving you access back.
Well, can I at least have some money?
No more money for you. Just be a good wife, go home and rest. And make sure you have dinner ready and waiting for me when I'm home. Fever or no, I still have to eat, got it? Maybe you can at least show your worth to me through that, don't you think?
My name is Terry, and I am a 33-year-old housewife. From the outside, it might seem like I'm living the dream with my doctor husband. But the truth isn't so glamorous. I don't think I've ever been happy during my marriage to Lenny. When we were dating, he was so kind. He would buy me presents and surprise me with flowers. He was always so kind and thoughtful towards me. But as soon as we were married, his personality completely changed. He insisted on managing all of our money and only gives me $100 a week. But I always have to use it on groceries and other things. I don't even know who I'm married to anymore. And I never imagined that he would have done what he ended up doing. Hey, Lenny, do you have a quick second to chat?
What do you want? Just make it quick, all right? I'm busy right now.
My fever still hasn't gone down from where it was last night. I feel so shaky and like I'm going to pass out soon.
Okay. And what the heck do you want me to do about it, huh?
I just don't really think this should be happening. I don't feel right. I really think I should go to the hospital.
Well, what do you even know about anatomy, you little idiot? You don't know anything about medical science, so don't pretend to. I thought I told you to just stay at home and rest.
Yes, you told me that, but still.
You aren't even sick enough to merit seeing anyone, okay?
Well, shouldn't that be up to the doctor seeing me to decide first?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who works at the hospital again? You or me? Hospitals are for paying patients only. So unless you have enough to pay for your treatment, you better sit in bed and quit whining.
Please, Lenny, I'm begging you here. It really hurts to even breathe.
Yeah. Are you done? You just want attention and that's why you're faking being sick right now, aren't you? I've told you 1,000 times already that I'm busy at work. And tomorrow I have some important lectures that I need to attend.
Some lectures? You've never mentioned those.
Why would I bother telling you anyways? I'm leaving today to go to a conference for a few days. I'll be out of town, got it? I'm just leaving straight from the hospital.
So then, you mean that you're not even going to be coming home?
That's right. I'm headed straight to the conference from work. Being a doctor is the best. I just have to give one lousy talk there and they pay me $1,000. It's such easy money. Anyways, I left this week's money for you on the kitchen table if you didn't see it already.
You did? But I only see $30 here. Where's the rest of it?
That's right. $30 is all you get this week.
But you always give me $100. Why not this time?
Because I'm not going to be at home for 2 days. $30 should be plenty for just you, right? That is, if you do what I say and rest in bed. If you have any left over, maybe you can use it to go to the hospital with.
But it's only $30. This is nothing. What am I supposed to do with this?
What did you just say? Your husband just gave you some money. You ought to be grateful. Anyways, I'll see you in a few days, okay? I hope your little cold gets better soon.
Wait, Lenny! Please, I think I'm really, really sick. You can't just leave me like this. I can barely move. How am I supposed to get any shopping done like this?
That sounds like not my problem. Anyways, even if I am wrong, I don't want to hear from you while I'm gone. Don't bother texting or calling me. I'll probably be out drinking with the others after the lectures are done. I don't have time to deal with all your stupid problems.
And so my husband left me with a serious fever to give lectures at some conference somewhere. In my state, I could hardly move and was even too uncomfortable to sleep well. On the second day that Lenny was gone, I was feeling dehydrated and malnourished. I knew that my body was reaching its limits with this illness.
Hey! What is the matter with you? I told you that I didn't want to hear a word while I was out here. Quit calling me so much. I'm busy and don't have time to listen to your stupid problems. Just rest in bed like I told you to, you stupid woman. I just heard from some other colleagues of mine that you collapsed and called an ambulance to the hospital. Is that true? I thought I told you that you were fine. What is your damage? Honestly, I can't believe you right now. This is ridiculous. Hey, how come the messages aren't being marked as read? Ugh, whatever. Just in case my dad ends up being the doctor to check you, you better not tell him that I told you not to seek any treatment. You know what will happen if you tell him, don't you? It's too late. Everyone knows, Lenny. What do you mean? I mean that Terry had pneumonia. I just can't believe that she hung on this long without any treatment. Who are you? What is this, huh? It's me, Lenny. Your dad. And your boss. Dad? What are you doing on Terry's phone? The better question is, what are you doing right now? How could you just leave your wife all alone with a fever like this? And now you tell me that you told her not to even seek treatment for this? Well, it was my professional opinion that she was okay. I thought she was just over-exaggerating and that she would be fine with some rest. There is no way that if a woman as tough as Terry said she wanted to go to the hospital that it wasn't serious. And yet you made her stay at home without even being seen. What is the matter with you? You're a doctor! Haven't you even heard of the Hippocratic Oath? But I just didn't think it would be a good use of hospital resources to see some idiot girl who didn't even go to college. What are you talking about? You think that Terry only graduated high school? I don't think, I know. It's a fact. Even so, it doesn't matter. We don't discriminate here. It doesn't matter what someone's education is. How could you even think that this was appropriate to do to someone? Much less your own wife. As for her, well, I would have assumed that you would know the truth since you two were married. What do you mean? What are you talking about, old man? Well, I guess I'll just have to tell you since it seems like you really don't know. Terry comes from old money. What do you mean, old money? Well, I really can't believe you right now, son. Yes, both of Terry's grandparents were incredibly important benefactors of the hospital. A long time ago, when it looked as if we would have to close down the whole building, they kept us open until we could stand on our own 2 feet. Wait, and it was Terry's grandparents that did that? That's right. But now we'll have to explain to them why this happened to their poor granddaughter. But she's just an heiress. She was born into that role. The fact is that she is also an idiot, and no amount of medicine can fix that. You obviously have no idea what you're talking about. She may not have gone to college, but after Terry graduated high school, she went abroad and had a private tutor who she met with multiple times a week. She is quadrilingual. You're kidding. You mean that good-for-nothing dummy who is really... I guess she never told you about that part of her life. Either way, I just can't believe you treated your own wife so harshly. Lenny, you need to take responsibility for your actions. Apologize to her parents and divorce Terry. Wait, no, hold on, Dad. I think there has been some kind of mistake here. It isn't like I left Terry behind to go on vacation or something. I had some really important work that I needed to do. Work? What are you talking about? The conference? Oh, please. As if you aren't there seeing other women as well. What makes you say that? I've heard from the other doctors that you're there with. They've told me all about your little late-night escapades after the lecturing is done. They were just joking, I'm sure. Just some coworkers making little jokes. I'm in the hotel right now, not doing anything, I swear. Don't lie to me, son. I'm not an idiot. All the calls that you thought you were getting from Terry were actually from me. Wait, so you were the only one who wouldn't stop calling me? It wasn't Terry that whole time? That's right. And when you answered the phone just to hang up right away, I know for a fact that I heard a woman's voice in the background. She said something about the good doctor having champagne ordered straight to the room. That was just another prank. You're horrible. How can you be out having fun and cheating on your own wife while she lied at home seriously ill? But I had to go for work. Where did I go wrong? I thought I raised you better than that. I'll make sure that I set you straight once you get back from the conference. Oh, come on, Dad, be serious. I didn't even do anything. Why don't you tell Terry to quit over-exaggerating instead? Well, she's hooked up to an IV drip in a hospital bed right now. I'll pass the phone to her.
Lenny, I really don't feel like talking right now.
Terry, is that you? What is your deal? I thought I told you not to call any ambulances. Now my dad is pissed at me and it's all your fault.
Well, what other choice did I have? I felt as if I was about to die before I called them. You did hear that I had pneumonia, didn't you?
But I told you not to go to my hospital.
I just told you that I felt like I was about to die, and that is all you have to say for yourself? Weren't you even worried about me?
Worried? About what? See, I knew that you were just doing all of this for attention. Well, I'm sure that it was so hard for you and that you were in a lot of pain. Did you want your doctor husband by your bed helping you to get better or something? Would that have made you feel better? You idiot.
What is the matter with you? I honestly don't even know what to say. You're the worst.
Oh, I'm the worst? Well, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to divorce me? My dad may have called you an heiress, but I know that you're just a stupid old woman now. Do you really think you'll have another shot at marriage without me?
An old woman? Excuse me?
That's right. A woman past her prime who will never ever find someone else to marry her as long as she lives. Once you're out of the hospital, you owe me a big apology. Do you understand?
And just why do you think that I should have to apologize to you?
And just why do you think that you shouldn't, huh? I'm a brilliant doctor and you're getting in the way of my career. Of course you ought to apologize to me. And if you don't, then we are never going to get over this. Maybe I even won't divorce you if you apologize to me like a good wife.
I would much rather you just divorce me at this point.
You can't be serious.
I am never going to apologize to you for what you did to me. Just divorce me, okay?
I'm not joking here. Are you really sure you want this? You'll regret this.
I really don't think that I will. Why would I even want to stay married to a man who controls how much money I can have while he goes out and sees other women? Let's divorce, Lenny. That's the first sensible thing you've said in a long time.
I'm telling you that you will regret it. I know that you will. and I won't ever take you back if we do.
If anyone is going to be regretting anything, it's you.
What are you talking about?
Well, your dad has decided that you lack the proper disposition to be a doctor. He is going to demote you and send you to other hospitals where you are going to redo your residency.
What? That crazy old man expects me to work for peanuts again? And he's going to demote me from my position.
I'm so sorry to say, but that is what he's decided for you, it seems.
What? You think you've beaten me? You think you've won? You'll never find anyone to be with after me. Do you hear?
Actually, I think I have quite a few options for myself.
What do you mean?
Well, my parents just arrived to see me. They came right away when I told them that I was thinking about divorcing you. They already have plenty of other handsome bachelors they say would love to meet me. There's a CEO, an NBA player, the owner of some large business firms, and so many more. It seems like I have my choice of new husbands.
This can't be happening.
That's right. You wouldn't give me any more than $100 a week. Wouldn't even let me go to the hospital. And now you're going to be working practically pro bono at some rural little middle-of-nowhere hospital. Why would I even want to stay married to you?
Wait, Terry, don't do this. I was a little mean. I see that now. I was wrong. Oh, I know. Instead, I can give you $150. How does that sound? Please? I'm begging you, don't divorce me.
Do you really think that I'm divorcing you just because I wasn't getting enough money at the time? That just makes me want to get this over with all the faster.
No, please. Don't do this.
Goodbye, Lenny. Have fun slaving away in some tiny hospital somewhere. Good luck!
Wait, Terry, you can't do this to me. Don't leave me. 200. No, I'll give you $250. Just please come home. Don't leave me. I'm begging you.
After that, Lenny and I divorced. I suffered so much during our marriage and made sure to make him pay for it all in the alimony settlements. He ended up having to pay me almost $200,000 all told. His father even agreed to pay me some extra as an apology for the years of trouble his son gave me. Lenny was sent to the smaller hospital and is only given sustenance wages for some seriously hard work. The whole building heard about how he left his wife at home with a serious fever, and his romantic options at work were made quite slim. After I got home from the hospital, I turned down my parents' suggestions for spouses and chose to put myself out there on the dating scene. I attended group dates, downloaded apps, and finally found someone who I liked. Maybe it is just because he wasn't the person my parents picked out for me, but since I found him myself, I think I really do want to marry this guy. I never want to go through what I had to again as long as I live. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time.
Hey, we need to move back to my parents' house. It's times like these families need to stick together.
What? Just like that? What happened?
Mom had an accident. I just got the call. It sounds really bad.
What happened?
I don't know the details yet, just that it's bad.
Oh, poor her. Well, good luck, I guess.
She's not going to be able to do anything for a while, I think. She'll need constant care.
Right. Well, as I said, good luck. I hope she makes a speedy recovery.
I don't think you're hearing me.
No, I heard you. She's gonna need help. Got it. And good luck, I said.
No, you are going to have to help her. The insurance will cover someone coming to change the dressing on her wounds once a day, but you'll have to be there to do the rest.
What? No way. You're on your own there.
What the hell, Rita? This is where you say, I'll be glad to help. I'll do anything and everything that I can. That kind of thing.
Screw that. You gotta be joking. I don't want anything to do with her. Hell no.
She's requesting that you be the one to look after her. She says that she can't trust anybody else.
You're not telling me you've forgotten what happened, are you?
Oh, come on. She took a little while to warm to you, that's all. Let's not go getting too dramatic about it, okay? That's all in the past. We've all grown a lot since then.
It may have been 8 years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. I still think about how cruel she was. I'll never forget it.
Isn't that a bit of an exaggeration? We were only together for 3 months. It can't have been that bad. The way that you're talking about it, it's as if she committed some horrendous crimes against you.
She threw out the food I made. She put detergent in my tea.
Practical jokes. That's just her weird sense of humor.
She deliberately put red wine and ketchup stains on my clothes after they were washed.
All part of the joke.
She put thumbtacks in my shoes.
Hilarious.
And super glue on my hairbrush.
Classic.
She put cat vomit in my special vegetarian protein powder. That's all just part of the gag? Nothing to get upset about?
Not really, no. Those women you see on TV dramas get up to much worse. Running each other over with cars and pushing each other in front of trains. I always thought it was cute the way you two played pranks on each other.
Each other?
Well, yeah, it was kind of one way on the prank front, but my mom was having such a great time I thought you must be loving it too.
I lost 8 kilograms. I had to wear a hairpiece to cover the stress balding.
I just gave up without a fight. The reason we left that old place is because you made me rush you back and forth from hospitals. Do you know how stressful that was for me?
What the hell, Gary? After all that, I swore I'd never have anything to do with that witch ever again. Do you remember? You agreed.
Well, I had to say something. The doctor was going to call the police. You were pretty much inconsolable. If the cops had gotten involved, it would have been no end of trouble.
I thought you were on my side.
Look, she may have been hard on you in the past, but she's old now. She's not as strong as she was, and who knows how much longer she'll even be with us. Just cut her some slack, will ya? I hate to put it like this, but if you don't agree, you'll leave me no other choice but to file for divorce.
Are you serious? So it's you two against me, huh?
It's been 8 years, Rita. Let bygones be bygones. She's family and she needs us. And think about it. I agreed to live somewhere near your parents and have kids. It was all you wanted. Now it's time to do what I ask. Look after my mother.
My life is my own. I'm not giving up the rest of my life to be her servant. If I have to dedicate the rest of my life to looking after someone, I'll give all of my time to Britta.
She doesn't need your help.
What?
She's 7. She doesn't need any help. She's practically independent. The other night I came home and you were asleep on the sofa and she was cooking gumbo. She's been down the docks and bought all the seafood herself. And she'll be no use to us in the long run.
What does that mean?
It just means that. She'll go off and get married and that'll be the last we see of her.
You used to love her. How can you say such a horrible thing?
I just played along to keep your parents off my back. It was all pretend. I don't have time for a kid, but I smiled and acted like a good father. Geez, it's not that hard.
I'm telling you right now, there is no way I'm moving. Period. You'll have to think of another way to look after your mother that doesn't involve me or moving house.
Too late for any of that. It's happening. I've already moved everything out of our apartment and back to my mother's house.
What? No way. This better be a joke.
Luckily, we rented and didn't buy that place, huh? In this market, it could have taken years to sell that old place. This way, it was as simple as giving the landlord a couple of weeks' notice and we're gone.
Unbelievable!
Believe it. You don't have anywhere to go home to but my parents' house. It's now our place, so you'd better start getting used to it. And tell Britta too. I'm sure she won't be as resistant to the idea as you are. She loves her grandmother.
What about work? Did you think that through? It'll take at least 2 hours and a half to get into the office. You too. Then there's the matter of Britta's school. It's October. She can't just suddenly change schools. Are you going to drive her in every morning, then go to work?
I'm doing what is best for my mother. And having said that, now is the perfect time to tell you that I quit my job. I'll be working from home next month.
Working from home doing what?
I don't know yet.
I can't do it.
You'll have to. A slightly longer commute and looking after my mother, you'll manage. It's not the end of the world.
You've done all this without asking? And you quit your job without a word to me? You should be the one looking after your mother. Hey!
I can't do that. I'll be too busy making sure she lives out the rest of her life in peace and comfort. You'll have to do the actual nursing and caring part.
It's not like she's only got 2 weeks to live. For God's sake, it's just an accident. She'll recover, and then what?
Then we'll all be living happily under the same roof, just like old times. You can't refuse.
This is pointless. It doesn't matter what I say, does it? You seem to have already made up your mind.
Exactly. Resistance is futile.
I see. Got it.
Really?
Yep, loud and clear.
You finally came around to my way of thinking. Good.
If you're gonna make such a song and dance out of it, I guess I'll just have to go along.
I had to do it to make you see reason. Now that you are on board, we can go about our lives. We all have to make adjustments, but after all, if we don't look after family, what are we?
My name is Rita. I'm 40 years old. That marked the day that everything changed. Up until then, I'd lived a reasonably happy life with my husband Gary and daughter Britta. She's named after my Swedish grandmother, in case you were wondering. 8 years ago, I suffered terrible abuse at the hands of my husband's mother. I can barely bring myself to recall all the nasty things she did. It all started just because I'm left-handed. Left-handed! Then, in a moment, it all started happening again. I left my daughter with my parents and headed over to my husband's mother's house. At least I needed to get my things. When I got there, I found that except for a bag of a few clothes, everything had been thrown out. I was expecting her to be wrapped head to toe in bandages, drinking through a hole in a mask, in traction, perhaps a wheelchair. But no, all she had done was get her pinky finger caught in a door. She had a tiny hairline fracture. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe much of what was happening. But I moved in anyway. At this point, you must be thinking that I'd lost my mind. You may be right, but I had a plan.
Remember you said something about a shop that did really good vanilla fudge cake?
Near my office, yeah.
Pick up a few on the way home, will ya?
It's nearly 8 and I'm already halfway home. I'll get some tomorrow. Even if I did turn back, they'll be shut. And even if they weren't shut, they'd be sold out. There's always a line of people outside in the mornings. Ever since they were featured on WKZZ local news, they've sold out within minutes.
Mom wants some. Go back and bang on the back door. They might sell you some of tomorrow's stock.
Yeah, right.
You really are worthless, aren't you? Can't you even do something as simple as buying a few cakes? You'd better apologize to Mom for this. She won't be happy. She had her little heart set on those cakes.
Little heart, all right.
Don't you go about bad-mouthing my mother. She's a saint, and she's an invalid, so you'd better make your apology genuine. She's been in a bad mood for the last 2 days because of you.
It's always something with her, isn't it? She lost at bridge? It's Rita's fault. It rained, so the washing wouldn't dry. It's Rita's fault. She didn't get up in time and the toast was cold. That's Rita's fault, too. Why is it always my fault? Why do I get punished for things that are totally beyond my control? It's totally messed up. What happened to you? Why can't you stick up for your wife?
Mom says you should be made to eat cat food to teach you a lesson. She says she's lost at bridge because you wouldn't practice with her. Seems like your fault to me. You didn't check to see if it would be fine enough to dry the washing. That too seems like your doing.
You're insane.
If you still don't know your place, you'll be reduced to goldfish food.
I'm sorry, Gary. I think I might have been mistaken.
That's more like it, but it's far too late now to feel remorse. That ship has long since sailed. You'll have to work a lot harder to regain anything even remotely resembling trust from Mommy.
I got up and washed and hung out the washing. I made Britta's lunch. I went to work all day, then came home and got dinner ready. And you still say I have to work harder?
Pretty much, yep. Hey, once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do even more. She might even start liking you. But let's not get too excited. Baby steps.
Whenever I try and do anything, she comes and pokes her nose in. Nothing is correct in her eyes. She shouts at me, throws things. This morning, just as I pushed start on the washing machine, she came over, opened the lid, and started pulling wet clothes out all over the floor.
What? Are you bad-mouthing my mother? That's what it sounds like. When I hear you talking about my dear mother, you make me realize I've been too soft on you. Well, that's all gonna change. From today on, I'm gonna make sure you just keep your mouth closed and get on with it.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, just hurry up and get home. Hey, where's breakfast? I can't see it anywhere. Where have you wandered off to? This is no time to be walking around the park. Get back here and make breakfast.
I'm on my way to work.
What? You just left for work without making breakfast? What the hell were you thinking? That should be the first thing you do in the morning. Haven't you learned anything? That's just lazy and irresponsible. What is wrong with you? Where are your priorities? Get back here now.
I didn't make it on purpose, so no, I won't turn around. Make it yourself. You really are stupid, aren't you?
What?
If you're hungry, try some cat food. You might like it.
You want me to eat cat food?
Go ahead, try it. Even cat food is too good for you.
What the? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? What is with this attitude? You don't get to voice your opinion in this family. You need to know your place. Oh, just shut up and do what you're told.
And if I refuse?
Divorce, plain and simple. A wife who doesn't listen and do what she's told will soon find herself kicked to the curb. Have you got it? Am I making myself clear?
I see. No, it's very clear. Thank you. I'll stop in at City Hall on my way to work this morning. I'm nearly in and City Hall is on the same street as my office.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Those divorce papers you always threaten me with, I've got them in my hand. I'll go straight to the births, deaths, and marriages desk and start the process.
Where'd you get that from?
You're always waving them in my face and threatening me. You signed most of them in front of me. All I needed to do was get one out of the trash. Simple.
Wait right there. Don't go doing anything you'll regret. Just turn the car around and come home.
Why? You're the one who's always going on and on about divorce. Any little thing you don't like and you threaten to end it. Just the other day, I didn't hang up your socks in the right color order and you started shouting about divorce.
Do you know what divorce means? We'll stop being a couple. You'll be left alone. No help from Mommy or me.
I think you'll find you are the ones without help from me. You still haven't noticed how much I actually do, have you? You'd be living in a pile of filth in a week without me. You're as bad as each other. Total wastes of space.
What? What has gotten into you?
Did you really think I was going to be your slave forever? Just put up with increasingly horrible treatment from you and that old witch? I think you must have dementia. Who in their right mind would keep living with that dictator and her henchman's son?
What is this all of a sudden?
What's in it for me? Britta is happy at my parents' house. Seriously? It's modern-day slavery.
As the wife of the family, it's your job to do housework and take care of things. That's just how it works. You work hard and everybody is happy. Why would you want to rock the boat? Everything was going well.
The house is a run-down old heap of trash. A tornado could rip through the neighborhood and it would do thousands of dollars of improvements. It's a dirty old house to go with the dirty old lady and her son that live there. Who would want to live in such a disgusting place, let alone be a slave there?
How dare you speak like that about my darling mother and me?
Oh, get over yourself. Does shouting make you feel big and powerful? Don't shout too loud or the walls might collapse. You're about to be all alone with that witch of a mother, and you're still acting as if you're somehow important. It would be funny if it wasn't so tragically pathetic.
That's my line. You'll be a divorcee around 45. No man will look at you twice.
After experiencing marriage with you, I think I'll just focus on Britta. You've shown me what a waste of time it is.
You'll be sorry. You'll have to face growing old all alone.
It'll be 100 times better than facing it with you.
You say that now, but that's exactly what will happen. Then you'll start to go crazy from loneliness.
I'm not a rabbit or an albatross. And I have a lovely daughter. Remember her? The one you pretended to care for?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. But if you go through with it, you'll be forever filling in forms and, it's a real drag. Best not to bother with all the fuss, isn't it?
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm doing it.
Right. Well, if you go through with it, you'll have to give me everything you own. We have at least $100K in the bank. That's all mine if you fill those papers.
The law states that couples share half of any assets accumulated whilst together.
Yeah, half of the savings and the other half for alimony. You're the one who's initiating this divorce. It's all you're doing this. I didn't ask for a divorce. The court will find in my favor and you will have to give me all that money and more.
Let me ask you something. Did you ever wonder why I agreed to move back in with your mother? After all the traumatic things that happened the last time? Did you not stop to wonder why I suddenly changed my mind?
What? Well, I figured you'd come to your senses. You realized you had nowhere to go, no?
Why I didn't ask for a divorce and went back to live with your mother and put up with her ridiculous behavior. You didn't figure it out, did you?
What are you trying to say? Just spit it out.
I knew what was coming. I didn't want to give you a cent. So I spent all the money I had saved. It's all gone.
What? How?
Every time you demanded lobster and special cakes and champagne, where do you think the money came from?
You used the savings?
Of course! Where else would the money come from?
What? But I thought it was from your salary.
Think about it. Why on earth would I spend my hard-earned money on keeping you two disgusting people happy? How stupid are you? My salary? Every last cent has been used to keep Britta fed and clothed and happy. I've given it all to my parents.
So every time I eat that premium beef, it was paid for out of the savings?
You got it.
But we were going to use that money on the house. I had big renovations planned. I was going to fix up Mommy's room and put in the wheelchair access.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you got to eat some great food. I think you must have put on at least 5 pounds. I did.
What? What are you talking about?
Go stand on the scales in the bathroom. Go on, Porky.
Hey, I am not fat.
It's all right. This is a great country to be enormous in. Hey, keep it up and that wheelchair mobility scooter access will come in handy.
I'll get on the scale right now. I am not fat. Oh, crap. I've put on 8 pounds. These scales must be faulty. Did you do something to them?
That's what happens when you eat the best food 3 meals a day, lie around watching movies and stuffing your face with snacks.
Mom's put on 10 pounds. How the hell did we not notice? My clothes still fit. It's like nothing has changed.
You haven't done a thing the last 4 months, so I had no trouble letting out your pants, and I replaced your shirts, remember? Once you started wearing gift-marked shirts, it was easy to swap large for extra large, then extra large. Oh, and by the way, while you were insisting I eat cat and fish food, I was going to the best restaurant for lunch every day. Full course silver service, I developed a love for deep-sea king crab. It's very expensive.
I gave you cat food.
Yes, you did. So every night I took it down the road to Mr. Claypole at number 44. He has a few cats, so he was thrilled to be getting free food.
Mr. Claypole? The head of the HOA?
Yep. I told him all about how my husband and mother-in-law were trying to make me eat it.
What? Why did you have to go and do that? He'll think we're abusing you.
And you're not?
Oh, just go and tell him you were joking. Tell him it's a family hazing tradition, like in the army.
You go and tell him. And tell him what your mother has been doing to me while you're at it.
They'll kick us out on the street. I'll sue you for defamation of character.
Perfect. I'm planning on countersuing you for emotional abuse. Bring it on.
You don't have a shred of evidence. You'll be laughed out of court.
Well, for a start, you treated me like a slave, and that's illegal in this country. I've been keeping a record of it for the past 4 months.
You mean you've recorded us?
Recorded, of course. That goes without saying. I also had a camera installed in the living room.
That's illegal surveillance. It's admissible in court.
That's wishful thinking. And anyway, I was just filming my average day. Call it a video diary. If you two just happen to walk into the picture, well, that's hardly my doing. You and your mother punched and kicked me. You swore at me.
I don't remember what happened. Seeing your face in the morning often made me fly into a rage. Who knows? I might have.
You swung your belt around, swore, and threatened me. I shudder to think how much worse it would have been if Britta had been here too. It's all on film. All of it. All the violence and verbal abuse.
Oh, crap. This is bad. I only ever hit you where you could cover it with clothing. Wipe those tapes. All of them. Get rid of those videos this minute.
Too late. Way too late. Every time you hit me, I went to the hospital and documented it. And the police have the videos.
This is some kind of sick joke, right?
Like the sick jokes your dear mother played on me, perhaps? Nope. You and that revolting woman are going down.
No.
But hey, for an emotional abuse first offense, you'll probably get a suspended sentence. Who knows? But for slavery, well, that's a different kettle of fish. 8 years in a maximum security facility, I think.
What can I do?
And then when you come out, you'll have years of payments to look forward to.
What payments?
You just said it yourself. Money for emotional abuse and then alimony. I'm taking you for as much as I can. That's how much I suffered. Oh, and don't forget child support payments for Britta's education. She might be needing therapy after all of this. Marriage breakups can be hard on kids.
That's going too far. I can't possibly pay for all of that. No savings and no job? Why did you have to have a daughter? It's typical of you. If only you had had a son, I could have counted on him to be useful, but no.
The gender of a child is determined by your chromosomes. Don't go blaming me. And besides, I'm glad Britta is a girl. Imagine a son. He might have turned out to be an embarrassing piece of crap like you.
Are you serious?
I didn't really care when I was pregnant, but Britta is the best thing that ever happened to me. You being the worst. Well, you and your horrific mother.
I can picture that face that you're making right now. It's making me want to knock that smug smile right off of your face.
I think I can finally face you two without feeling that something horrible is going to happen. I mean, it is, but this time it's not going to happen to me.
I can't believe that this is happening. I never thought I'd see the day when I was taking a beating from you.
It will definitely take some adjustment, won't it? Living like a king one moment, then being thrown into the courthouse and crippling death the next. But hey, at least you've got your mother to share the moments with. It couldn't happen to a nastier couple.
Wait, Rita! Mommy wants to apologize. She's sorry for the way that she treated you. It was only meant to make you stronger and take your place as the matriarch of the family. It only seemed harsh back then, but it was out of love.
Buckets of crocodile tears won't help you now. I don't want anything to do with the pair of you ever again. I'm blocking you both. Bye!
Oh, Rita, throw me a bone. Remember the good times. Rita? Oh, don't leave me. I'm sorry. Mommy is sorry. Oh, come back, please?
After that, I went straight on into City Hall and filed for divorce. I didn't need a moment of thought. I handed the papers to the guy at the desk, and that started the final phase of my ghastly marriage to that sadistic creep and his monster of a mother. The police arrested both of them for grievous bodily harm. They both received suspended sentences as my lawyer and I expected, but the amount of money they had to borrow to cover living expenses, alimony, and child support should see them buried for years to come. As you know, it's tough for convicted criminals to find proper work. Even harder when the crimes you committed were of a violent nature. Gary found work at a 24-hour factory putting plastic caps on light fixtures. It's just a matter of time before they get a robot that can do it and fire everyone. As for Gary's mother, I can't bear to write my former connection to her. She's taken on as much work from home as she can manage in a waking day. She never worked a real day in her life, so all she's good for is putting pamphlets into envelopes. It probably won't be that long until a robot replaces her too. I hope it's a nice, kind robot who doesn't torture people and claim it's a joke. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!